Boop and boop and boop. All right. Hello, chat. Good morning. Well, my morning, your whatever it is, who knows with everybody here. So, today is going to be a very interesting day for Gladius. Hello, Lancer. Oh, every time why do I carry this fucking Night Stalker? I swear to God. Who built my kits with this fucking thing in them? Arrgh. Did this. Me. I did this. All right. Yeah, I'll take a sippy. It's got the it's got the right suppressor on it. The quartermaster said I could take whatever scopes I wanted, so I did. Actually, you know what? I might put those back on. Oh my god, how fucking long does it take to take a fucking laser off? It's goddamn rails. Come on, bud. Thank you for the sip, Lancer. I needed that. You know what? We're just gonna reload my kit, and we're just gonna do this the easy way. Oh! I blinded myself. We're just gonna leave everything on. And we're gonna use low light. Who's that? Which of my children is this? That's the one I need.
Hello, hello.
You're having issues with your radio?
Yes, I have managed to get my short range and short range additional to work, but I was unsure of how exactly you implied about going with the third channel.
What do you mean third channel? That'll only work if you've got a long range on you.
Oh, I thought that was the conversation we were having about the 2IC versus the Corman channel.
Oh no,
whatnot.
With your 2IC, you listen to 2IC. If you're running just Corman, you run just the Corman channel.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I run 2IC, then go ahead and just stick with
2IC, 100, yeah. So
That was the
I
conversation
keep...
we had with Samson. Was that
Yeah.
as a corpsman, it doesn't make sense for you to run 2IC because you're going to be running 3 channels and you're going to be overloaded.
Yeah,
So you gotta kind of make a choice.
even as platoon corpsman, I don't run 100. I have a squad that keeps track of that for me. So I run 100 TAC 1 on my primary, and then I use 7 because it doesn't have a dedicated channel to run 180 as my alternate. I still keep 6 clear on 100 just in case I need to switch to it.
Okay, I understand now. I got mixed up in that. Let me switch those back then. Because it was a lot easier to differentiate with T, or my T muscle.
All right, have fun. I'm going to go do a thing.
Yep.
Ah, kids these days. Let's check in 100 TAC 1.
5x5.
Now let's figure out where everyone is. Oh! Oh! What? What in the fuck? ArmA? Hello? I don't know what just happened. Oh. Alright, guess we're crashing. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna grab a water before my fucking head implodes. Oh. Oh, guys. I'm not doing great. My allergies. I'm dying. Please. Send help. Curse, you don't have to feed him. You really don't. I mean, then ask other people to feed him. Oh. Wonder if I can play with just one eye today. Wonder if I put an eye patch on. Alright, chat. Because no one in the ArmA unit would answer my question. Teriyaki or hot and sweet? Which am I having today? I don't remember being a toy. Alright, let's see if that happens again. It did not. Goodness. Hot and sweet? Does anyone else from chat object? Can't see it, Curse, but I just winked at you. Hello, Vamp.
Right now, they don't look like they're occupied, but that doesn't mean.
Actually, hold on, wait. I think the laser guide is working. We did it a couple weeks ago to take out a scorpion, actually.
I don't fucking know. I have never. I refuse to use laser guide.
Let's just assume. Let's just call in a normal fire mission where there's gonna be enough moving parts. Worrying about a fucking laser guided fire mission at that stage is gonna be a little hectic.
So we'll do a fire for effect with both batteries on the tank station. So what we'll do, we have 2 batteries, 3 guns per.
What do you want to hit them both? With both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Level it.
So
What
let's
would you?
see.
We'll do 5 rounds per gun. That's 30 rounds.
What the hell would you call this little outpost here?
Little outpost on
Black
0?
marker 0.
I don't know, like a little.
Just
I'd have
call
to
it
look at it.
outpost.
Yeah, it's just a little. I don't know. It's a little outpost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could it possibly be a QRF area?
I mean, it's really close for QRF. It's like,
Yeah, that's
Like
it's really
100.
centralized. Maybe a cop. You know what I mean?
there you go.
That'd be my yeah.
Miss Nil, welcome.
man
You
on
are
there,
old,
it's
darling,
centralized.
but you're new to me. Thank you for the resubscribe.
Okay,
Welcome
so I
back.
got
So, do we have any idea on what to expect their reaction to the loss of power? Once
No.
the
Probably
transformers taken
pissy.
out?
But like
Probably very
again,
mad.
the point is, and I want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Especially if we're calling in this fire mission on the tank outpost, that and the fucking power going out, those two things should happen at the same time.
Yep.
And then we push on the actual objective itself.
How
Yeah.
far away can we det the transformer from? What's the range on the clacker we were using?
Supposed to be 1.5 kilometers.
We can get damn near the
So-
bridge,
Yeah.
and then probably we could honestly, if there's a possibility, if we could det all three at the same time, that'd be ideal.
Stupid
Right
people.
now,
I
do
think
not know.
that they'd be able to radio
I mean,
over to their
again,
friends across the river.
right. If we stay centralized,
Mhm.
right, we're gonna be just fine. Our key call to blow the transformer will be splash of the rounds on the tank station. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll already have that fire mission prepped. We'll have that like in pre-planned fires. That's easy enough. You know what I mean? The only tricky thing is roving patrols if we're compromised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got confirmed roving patrols in the fucking just the woods.
I've never actually used Acre
with us.
before.
It
Just
looks like they have
T-Far.
flashlights on though, so in
So they're not-
theory, I mean, that's my assumption always when they break out flashlights, but you know how that
Oh, yeah.
goes.
Fair.
There is also at least one warthog that's circling from here. It's running this racetrack.
Oh wow, they
Well, that's a
are
problem.
okay.
So, depending upon where it's at when we get over there, set up on 104. If it's like coming up towards that, like past that checkpoint,
Can't believe you didn't board
and
him,
wait
Geet.
for it to pass north and then cut across.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much in the woods should be fine. Just, you know, as long as we're not like.
I've
poking our
never
fucking
used
heads out.
Acre before, no. I've heard some people that swear by it against against T-Far.
Yeah, I'll try to get you more details once I'm done with this briefing. So,
No,
Really
God, no.
Guaranteed.
I like
that's
not
an
lies,
actual- they're
Ms.
already
Nell.
outside of this. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
sorry, Vamp. I got the big one. I had the big one turned off because I'm doing ArmA, and as you saw, ArmA is not feeling stable today. And yes, our dear little Morningstar is doing some squad leading today.
So it looks like there's at least 3 patrols. In those red markers.
Is that like
The little one.
Two
Oh,
man
I don't know
patrols.
what's going on with the little one.
No,
I had no control
I-
over that.
They honestly kind of seem to be wandering around the fucking forest. I'm not gonna lie.
nice?
Oh, my eye.
Here's a 4th patrol. Further south. Edge of the fucking. There's another one. Is that a different warthog? That is a different warthog. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck this other warthog patrol is going.
Both these warthogs are laghawks, right?
The inner one is a lag hog. The outer one is also a lag hog. Honestly, from 2,000 feet, it's a little hard to tell, but it looks like a lag hog to me. Okay, so also there is another fucking bunker.
Oh, nice.
And then another patrol wander in the woods. Did I mark that fucking patrol? Yes, I did.
Now the area is south, like literally just south of the objective, right here. What is
Yes.
that? Is that just
It's
fortified
trench-
fighting
it's,
positions, or
yeah, it's like a trench line.
okay?
The bunker. It's a set of bunkers. They are facing south. Okay. This other warthog. I don't know what fucking color to make it.
ArmA should be put down. But unfortunately, yeah, the engine is fucking fucked.
Are we waiting out here?
As far as I know, yes, at the moment. Hang out here, I'll come get you if need be.
Sounds good. Oh no, I need to go in my head for a minute.
Evening, Ater.
Good evening.
Hello.
Alright, now I will bring them in. Vaseline. Alright, head on in, take a seat.
Stole is in his head for the moment.
Honestly, true. Also, if getting a game engine weren't like $1,000. It's actually more, but you know what I mean. There, welcome. Head inside.
Oh,
Take a seat with your kids.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's... Yeah, you know what I mean. Sergeant Dude is just Corporal Dude. Yeah, he took a voluntary demotion because he doesn't want to be a squad lead. It's like how Riot took his voluntary demotion from, what's the lore reason? Dude, I don't think I should be in command, dude. Oh, that's just how he talks.
Security of things, or do you want to do questioning? Hello.
Admiral?
Did he not follow me in here? God.
Probably not.
Come here. Alright, I'll close the door behind you. Alright, folks, what I need you guys to do is go ahead and you can either drop your weapons down at your feet and all your general basic equipment. That includes explosives and anything like that before we could proceed.
Would you like me to drop my medic pack?
Yes.
Okay.
If we can, I guess let's try to keep everything so that it's not like all cluttered.
Yeah, find a little cubby
that.
corner, wherever you want to put your stuff. I don't care.
Exactly them.
Do me a favor, leave your helmets down too, and buy your bags and everything.
Not your pants, Hazard.
No, you keep your clothes on, just take your helmet off and put your rifle in there.
He took everything but his helmet off. He's doing terrific.
Take your helmet off, takes off his entire armor and the fucking undershirt.
They're not asking you to bend over and cough, man.
Not yet.
I'm working on it.
Did he say leave medical stuff, or because that's gonna take me another 5 minutes?
I left my pack.
Yeah, take
I
your
left my
bags
former
off, take
pack.
your helmets off, and your weapons.
Okay.
Drop any grenades or anything that are in your vest or uniform.
Yeah.
I will warn, if we're in that room and a grenade goes off, you will not enjoy what happens to you next. That's what that will be my one and only warning to all of you.
Just as a precaution, I'll drop my non-lethal grenades.
Oh, no, man, there might be a few masochists around here.
Just put all the grenades now for safety, because if a flashbang goes off, you can assume whoever is stood in that room making sure is not going to take kindly.
There we go.
But I will say... Actually, no. So.
Okay.
All right. And were you interested in questioning today, or did you want to do
I
general
can-
security of things?
I can do questions and security, either or, whichever you need me to
Pick
be.
one.
I said
No, I need
I
you
left
just to
my
pick
gun
one.
back in
Questions.
the armory.
Cool. All right. If that's the case, both of you. Which squad do you want?
I'll take purple.
Okay. Pick one person from Fenrir.
Someone may need to fill in
And
Colson
Eric,
on the
so
drop
pick
all your
someone
stuff
from
when he
Vulcan.
comes back. He's in the set.
And say it out loud. Taking this stand up.
Alright,
Hey, and I'll start with you.
Yeah, Stoll, you're going to be with me.
Have fun. Don't worry.
Put all pins in a separate pile. Yeah.
And I get to pick one person for the lieutenant junior grade. Ooh, let me go pick somebody.
Oh no, or them. What's happening? Well,
Alrighty, let's see what we all get, but I believe we'll probably have 2 people out here and then 1 in the office.
oh, there's several little
stand
offices
by.
they might stuff us in.
Stand by. Utter, you're at that hollow desk over there with the other Oni personnel. Hazard, you're heading down the hall to the lieutenant junior grade. Stoll, Erickson, use my office.
Okay,
All right, welcome, Hazard. We have friends today.
No,
Kane,
no,
sorry.
Apologies.
You're
No
all
worries.
purple. You're the same to me. Without your helmets.
Make sure you're not yelling and you're not too loud so you guys don't overlap each other.
Hi, Farm. We'll go to Whisper.
Copy that.
There was some prisoner of war execution, and unfortunately, that does mean people are being talked to, yes.
And Blackburn, I'm going to have you on general security for right now.
All right, Payne. So, let's run from the top for what we have available. Hello,
Absolutely.
Dark. Welcome. I'm going to need you to state your name, rank, MOS, and time of service with Gladius.
Certainly. I am Trevor Payne, Lance Corporal. I have been with the unit since March of this calendar year, and I am the Fenrir unit's
It is.
AT specialist.
Excellent. And how are you handling the current conflict on the planet?
I would say I think everything's been going pretty well. Haven't had any scary situations since that last mining incident. Other than that, it's been pretty smooth sailing.
Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. So I do expect you to speak freely, truthfully, and openly with me. Yeah?
Absolutely.
There is no stupid answers. The only stupidity would be to not answer. Tell me your thoughts on the other squads.
I would say, in comparison to my current squad, I like to think most of them are fairly adequate in finishing their objectives. There have been a few squads, obviously, who seem to lack members many times, due to whatever reason that is. And due to that, sometimes we need to go support those units. But other than that, I don't think I've had any issues with any squads personally.
Very fair, very fair. Now tell me, do you have any issues with any other soldiers operating in Gladius?
I don't believe so. No, no personal qualms with any other soldiers. Everybody seems to do things sometimes their own way. I've had a few small interactions. I would never call them altercations as of yet, but a few small interactions to give the little hip check into, hey, what are you doing? But other than that, nothing.
That's good. That's good. You're a team player. Now, can you tell me your thoughts on previous deployments and your engagements that we've had with the Covenant?
In regards to previous deployments, I would say the most memorable one for me would probably be our deployment, or actually our last deployment, where we lost, I can't remember his name, but we lost a higher up gentleman in a cave in the mining facility. And then during that same mission, I nearly lost most of our platoon, actually. This current campaign has been significantly smoother. I've had some some rough instances with the Covenant. I'm not a huge fan.
And speaking on the Covenant, how do you feel about there being ex-Covenant species on planet with us?
I will always keep my guard up around anyone I don't know, Covenant or human or otherwise. As long as they are not pointing it at me, I have no qualms in how they live their life.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about how any of these previous situations have influenced you as a person? And how do you feel they have influenced you as an ODST?
I have come to respect the Covenant's firepower far more than I did previously. I was not witness to such devastation as I was to that mining facility. Since then, as I stated, I like to keep my guard up a little bit. Definitely keep my eyes open far more than I used to.
And is that as a person or a soldier?
I would say that would be as both. As a person, I have always felt, keeping your eyes open, your ears open, listening far more than you speak. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You got to use them.
Just holding right here for now.
In the same amount.
Very good, very good. Now,
Need any water or anything? Something that you want?
tell me about the operation where allegations of surrendering troops being executed.
Grab a snack and drink some water before I.
Have you seen anything, heard anything, rumors that may be passing around in the lower enlisted?
Certainly. So during that operation, I believe myself, Sterner, Sampson, and Varen and Hazard were all Bullfrog units, so I did not see much of what happened to Vulcan or the other Fenrir elements, as they were not Bullfrog certified at the time. The only incident, if you'd like to call it that, was post the surrender. I was speaking to one of the LAP soldiers who we were actually in conflict with my Bullfrog squad. He had us kind of in a narrow corridor. We had him, obviously we had our jumpsuits. He was keeping score on how many times he tried to down us, etc., etc. Once we surrendered, gentleman came quietly, escorted him over. Seemed just like a regular old Joe, doing what he's ordered to do. He had no personal issues with us, just following orders. And one of our squad mates, unfortunately, came over and pointed a handgun at the gentleman's head. And that is when I stood between those two and tried to defuse the situation, which was in fact diffused. And that soldier walked away, and the prisoner I haven't seen since, but seemed to be with the rest of them. He was fine.
If you are able to recall, would you be willing to share the name of the aggressing Gladius member with me?
The aggressing member was a PFC Rivist. She had some very strong words towards the soldier. I will say on her behalf, though, she did listen when ordered to stand down by both myself and PFC Varen. Or HA Varen.
Thank you. All right. So, moving on from that, tell me about your current opinions on our enemy and the situation around us.
I will be completely honest with you here, Hater. I do what I'm told and shoot what I'm told. The whole situation here seems to be a little bit erratic between RM, LAP, unknown mercenaries, and even the civilians themselves. I do not know the correct way to go about the situation, nor am I paid enough to try to figure that out. I trust in our command, and I believe they will direct us in the correct direction. Currently, I'm a little confused on who the right path is and who the good guys are. Honestly, everyone seems to have their own belief here.
Okay, that's very fair. It's a good, very fair opinion. Now, I want you to answer this one honestly for me. Have you ever had any urges to harm any of the opposing forces after they have surrendered?
Absolutely not. They are, like everyone else here, people, regardless of race, class, gender. They are following orders, and once they have surrendered, those orders are null and void. I will treat them like anyone else in this unit, with respect and dignity.
And this continues even after seeing them harm your fellow troops?
War, unfortunately, is war. That's why we're here, to make sure it stops. As long as they are following war guidelines and surrender protocols, they are following orders, same as I am.
Yeah, very good. Now, should an ODST, a fellow member of Gladius, be found guilty of continuing combat after surrender and shooting, injuring, or killing a prisoner of war, what punishment would you deem suitable?
Depending on the severity of the situation, I would say the punishment should reflect, obviously, the severity. If we were to go from bottom to top, continued shooting but did not injure, a verbal warning / more training on understanding those surrendering rules may be called for. If an individual was to kill at the highest spectrum a surrendering soldier, I don't know how far command is willing to go, but I do not abide by those rules. I do not believe a life for a life is necessarily required, but certainly you should not be firing a weapon any longer.
Thank you, Pen. One more for you. Should one of your squad members be found guilty of previous infractions mentioned and was set to the brig to be court-martialed, how would you feel?
As stated before, I trust in our command. Regardless of whether I was present for it, viewed it, or any situation, I believe a just punishment is certainly needed for anyone who does not follow war regulations, and I would absolutely abide by it.
Do you think there would be any lasting effects within your squad?
From me personally, no. I want to know I can trust my soldiers, one, to follow orders, and two, to respect the grounds of war.
Excellent. That is all I have for you today. Let's escort you back, and I'll grab another one of your members.
Absolutely.
Go ahead down to the room.
Let's take it to a jog.
Appreciate it.
Do you understand the sensitive material of such the subject?
Yeah. Let's pick your next person.
Okay, who's left? Let's see. Varen, I'll take you. You're one of my corpsmen.
There you go.
If I can...
You can remember how your legs work?
Done. Just go back up to the map.
They work. Most part. A lot lighter when I don't have anything.
We all are.
Haven't really got to talk with the other guys yet.
So, unfortunately, I'm the least favored child. I get the desk with the 3 bodyguards.
That's all right.
All right, let's run you through. Hopefully, this will be as quick and painless as last. All right. I'm going to need you to state your name, rank, MOS, and time of service with Gladius.
Name: Eris Varen. Rank: Hospitalman Apprentice. My MOS is Corman, and I've served with Gladius for just over 2 months.
Pardon me, people in the other room. Can you bring it down to a whisper for me?
Sure can.
Appreciate it.
Now tell me, how are you handling the current conflict on planet?
Conflict on planet, less than ideal. Seems like we're fighting a lot of fronts with a lot of people that ideally we wouldn't have to, but that's just how things work.
Long-range radio check.
Of course, I'm sure a lot of others would agree that it'd be a lot easier to fight if we were just fighting the LAP and not trying to juggle the additionals.
No, you're
but
coming across great now.
still mildly frustrating,
The other channel.
interesting, but no, we work. I guess I work with what I have.
Apologies, we're just making sure we
Understandable. Now tell me, Varen, what are your thoughts on the other squads in Gladius?
They're good people. I haven't had problems with any of them. They seem like an alright bunch.
And anybody specific in any of the other squads that you would have any issues with?
Lower enlisted squads.
Anybody?
Well, I'm sure you're aware that Soldner and I butt heads, but I'm pretty sure almost everybody knows that one. Other than that, no, not really.
Good. Now tell me, your thoughts on previous deployments and your engagements with the Covenant.
Previous employments, or sorry, correction, deployments. Brighton was a definite, I guess, flashbang of an experience. Bright and hopeful. So it was a little bit of a shock for things to go the way they do sometimes. But as far as fighting with the Covenant, I mean, contrary to belief from a lot of people, well, contrary to their own beliefs, the Covenant they're just, soldiers, I guess. They fought for their cause, we fought for ours, and not that I'm sympathetic to them, but I've had a lot worse experience with fellow human beings than I have with the Covenant. So it's kind of hard to hate them and not hate humans as much.
Understandable. Now tell me, how do you feel about there being ex-Covenant species on planet with you?
It hasn't been a bother. Really at all. I mean, they're not waving plasma pistols or otherwise in my face telling me that my race needs to be extinguished, so I don't harbor any hate.
Now, how do you feel that these previous situations, your previous deployments and interactions, have changed you as a person?
Feel a little bit more realistic.
Can you elaborate?
Well, starting to understand that some things are the way they are, and good hopes and wishes aren't really the currency of today.
Okay, very good. Now, can you tell me, how has this changed you as an ODST?
Sometimes sometimes there's threats and there's things that hurt people that saline and bandages can't help. So I try to do my best with what I can. But Corbin doesn't usually come with the psychiatrist notion, so some stuff I just don't know how to handle, and some things I don't know how to treat.
Understandable. Is there any way you would like to expand upon that? If not, feel free to decline.
People having their own problems, stuff that isn't physical. You know, у всех нас кровь на руках, but otherwise, continue.
See, would you certainly like to expand upon that one for me?
People do some ugly things, and being human is certainly more of a defining characteristic than an exception.
I see. Now, moving on from that, tell me about the operation where it was alleged that surrendering troops were shot. Do you see anything? Hear anything? Or perhaps are there any rumors circulating through the lower enlisted that we would not be made aware of higher up?
I personally did not see any account of killed POWs, armed surrendering soldiers. I heard no accusations of somebody actually having done it until it was post in debrief. I was not made aware of any sort of desire to do so, as well as myself not having any desire to do so. As far as rumors, I think some words were witch hunted, and among the lower enlisted, I haven't spoken to anyone about the situation to the point of those being clarified. Mostly just, you know, our own thoughts about how we think that things went. But most of that was confined to squad.
All right, good to hear. Tell me, what are your opinions on our current enemy and the situation around us, shooting them when they surrendered?
Our current enemy, again, like I defined with the Covenant, they're fighting, we're fighting. And despite either side having the possible capacity to do really ugly things, it makes no sense in my mind that we need to act that way as far as harming those who have no capacity to defend themselves. I'm sure in a reversed situation, I mean, we wouldn't really hope that the LAP or any other enemy that we face would be willing to undergo the same actions that were alleged. I myself have no desire to do so, and frankly don't have any desire to do so because I don't see the need of why I need to harm somebody who's incapable of defending himself.
Okay, very good. Now, tell me, have you ever felt any urges harm these soldiers after they have surrendered?
After they've surrendered, no. If they surrender and they throw down their arms and they say that's it, then fine. Now, the only exception to that being, if they pick up a gun after they've said they've surrendered, then to my eyes, they've no longer considered themselves so. I
Okay.
only consider them surrendered if they are at, I guess the word is defenseless or otherwise incapable of committing harm, except with their bare hands.
Okay. Now tell me, does this still hold true even after witnessing them wounding or committing actions against your fellow ODSTs?
Makes me want to hurt people. It makes me want to hurt the LAP. But in all, if there's a capacity that we can take them out without having to kill them by having them surrender or captured or otherwise, if we can get away with not killing everybody we see, that would be lovely. It's a lot easier to negotiate or talk to a living man than a dead man. So knowing that they've hurt my friends, I'd rather they face their justice, and if they end up with a few bumps and scrapes along the way and it's not by my hand, then I'm not going to wish it upon them, but there's not much I can do against it.
So let's expand from that. Should you see one of your fellow ODSTs committing an action against a prisoner of war, not killing them, but adding these so-called bumps and scrapes along the way, what do you do? What is your course of action here?
My first is going to be to approach that individual and remind them that they are indeed surrendered. And if they put themselves in their shoes, I'm sure they wouldn't want to be beaten, battered, and bruised after they've given up. I mean, I'm sure you're aware that once you give up, there's just no reason to add insult to injury.
I'll sit up, Vamp. I was just getting all gamer
I'm
hunched.
sure getting beaten and bruised isn't going to do anything else other than motivate you to retract your idea of giving up.
The funny thing is,
So my first action is to approach them, dissuade them from continuing further, and if that doesn't, I guess, hinder or dissuade them, then it would be upon myself to gather that information and relay it to somebody who can dissuade them.
I appreciate your honesty in this fact. Now, should an ODST, a member of Gladius, be found guilty of shooting a prisoner of war or harming them in some way, what do you think the appropriate punishment would be?
Given that they have been found guilty, the appropriate punishment I guess in my mind, an appropriate would be take them off the lines for maybe an op or two, give them some time to cool down, think about their actions, and just I guess mitigate the chance of hard feelings and otherwise unknown notions to cool off, so that we don't risk somebody getting in their head a little too much and doing something even worse.
Yeah, thank you for that. Just a little bit more and then you're free.
Okay.
Now, let's say one of your squad mates was found guilty and he's being sent to the brig and court-martialed. How does that make you feel?
Briefing time. Get inside. Get inside.
Makes me feel powerless. Makes me feel like I'm somehow responsible for their actions and for not being able to prevent such an occurrence.
Now, would you feel this would have any lasting effects on yourself or your squad?
Against my squad, I would have no lasting feeling of any sort of, I guess, negative thoughts or negative emotions. I do believe that the ones who seek justice out on them should be of the same caliber and standard. So yes, I will say that that gives me a little bit of hard feelings, but
This operation, I believe you'll be taking the boat. They are, of course, down by the
I
sea.
don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Has notified us that they will be claiming
We'll see,
that they're just receiving
because
additional
right now I've
security
got hard feelings,
given
and
recent experience
they
with
might
the
fade,
hunting
but they might
associated
not.
on these islands.
They're
Okay.
not going to lead to violent action, but it does lose my respect.
Would you care to expand upon that?
Yeah, just dismount on the shore, and they'll take
My respect towards certain individuals has significantly lessened, and I feel a little bit hard-headed towards if I was to be approached by things, but I don't seek to harm them. I wouldn't seek to physically or mentally or any form of harm or otherwise. I guess I don't know. I'm horrible with words. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want them to get hurt, and I'll still patch them up, but I won't like them.
Alright, that is understandable as it stands for the moment, until all of our information can be cataloged and dealt with. Go get your kit put back together and return to briefing.
northeast from the airport, northwest
Dismissed.
generally from the town, as well as I believe
Should be an arsenal to your left.
otherwise for things not marked on the map, there is potentiality of Falcon.
Some of us don't get to wash our hands off.
Otherwise, everything else
Go in the back.
by the book. Some more controls,
Go in the back. They're doing briefing already.
but most of their attention forces are dedicated elsewhere. They are definitely being a bit.
Do you have anyone in mind you feel has violent tendencies or maybe a risk to people or themselves?
Shit. Violent? I don't think so. I mean, they ain't folks. Look, I'm still kind of new around here, you know. Still got transferred over to the team.
Rear Admiral? Nope, he's... I should hydrate, thank you, I will.
That we're not going to use it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Galeno.
For those of you that were, for those of you that were at the operation when we took the airfield to the northeast, it was a smaller aircraft is the one that is being referenced.
Copy.
But if that is all, perhaps you are free to separate and do any additional briefings you need and disembark when you are available.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Just let us know when you're planning on extracting those vehicles, and we'll move the orcs up.
Okay, perfect. We'll let you know. All right. As usual, my squad leaders will post brief, and then we'll get rolling. For squad leaders, if you could assign somebody to grab the troop transport, that'd be great. So we don't have to walk all over to the fucking dock.
Alright, let's see.
Grab the big. No, have him grab the big fucking troop transport.
I gotta go grab the rockets again. They're no longer in my backpack.
And everybody else gather around. Wait for him. Buckley's having head issues. Is Erickson back? Erickson is back. Yeah, he's expect to be on the radio all day today. Holland.
Yep.
I don't know what's. Oh yeah, but I can see you struggling every couple of minutes. Yeah, you stop moving every couple of minutes. And I get a little notification that you're having a headache.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
So, if it doesn't happen, gravy. If it does, whatever. Okay. So, we're moving to dismount. Also, Nyx, why don't you merge into Fenrir? Atur, you haven't joined us, so do join us. Yeah, all of Nyx will merge into Fenrir. Erebus obviously effectively doesn't exist, so whatever, God bless. So we're taking the boats. These should be the normal, gunboats over to dismount. Dismount, we leave the fucking vehicles there. We'll start moving out to our first rally point. All movement should be within the trees as much as possible, avoiding any patrols.
Nice.
Patrols have been spotted using flashlights. Assumption is they don't have NVGs, but don't trust it. If you see a patrol walking up on you, feel free to fucking glass them. Honestly, we should be moving fast enough through these trees that them missing a patrol for 10 minutes shouldn't be the end of the world. So I'd rather us just fucking ice a patrol than, have them open up on us first. Everybody who can should have fucking cans on their weapons. So anyway, continuing on, we're moved through. Reference the right and left limit. Yeah. Everybody should be moving in between these two. There should be no exceptions. Then we've got our next rally point, which will once again set up security. Moving on to waypoint 1, 2, and then 3. This is going to be another fun little crossing because the patrol, for the record, is going in this direction. Just so we're tracking the direction of the hog as it drives around. It's driving around like this. This one's doing they're both driving around counterclockwise. So quite frankly, between waypoints 2 and 3, we can just do some sort of covering movement between the groups. There's no reason why we can't send 2 groups at once while everyone else covers. Oh no, I'm fine. Anyway, once we get to waypoint 3, then we have a little bit of fun. We're gonna be splitting off into multiple groups. So I've got how many groups do we have? We have 4 groups plus Olympus. Okay, so Vulcan's not even here. Are there any Vulcan members on 100?
I see 4 of them from what I'm standing.
Can you go get Coulson?
Coulson?
Yeah. So since they're the newest ones, I think we'll keep them with us.
Yeah.
So Olympus and those folks will push south to AP1. At which
Cat
point,
pet's horrendous.
Hello. You're going to be in charge of Vulcan today. Please be on 100.
Oh, all right. We ain't got a dock.
You'll be with us most of the time, so we'll get it sorted. There we go. And then we'll just ask Skyfather for a little help. Hello. I didn't realize you walked up to us. So Vulcan, you guys will be holding here and covering us. So the hope is that we don't run into any fucking contacts, but God forbid, because the fucking garrison's so close. You'll cover Olympus as we take out the transformer. God forbid we're blown at this stage. We will push to take out the transformer. We will be planting a small explosive inside the building, looking for a control panel, rather than destroying the entire infrastructure itself. So that way it'll take them days to fix it rather than weeks or more.
Okay. So we're gonna stay right here.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
More or
Doesn't have to
less.
be there specifically, but just find the best place for you guys to stay hidden. There is a confirmed lag hog right here. At least last checked. We can check it again very briefly. Yep, there is still a lag hog there.
Them things love us.
Yep. So, oops. Oh, my head every time I look in the fucking UAV. Anyway, so next we'll talk about is, I guess, the next easiest, AP3. Do all units have a sapper?
Fucking with your heart, man.
Kairos is confirmed to have sapper.
Why do I hear
Vasilev?
Why do I hear myself? Did we just say that at the same time, or was that?
Yeah,
fucking...
I think so.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm having a schizo moment. Please don't shout. I love you all. Holy fuck, my brain. Please stop. All right.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
go on.
A3 for now. That's a last. So if we are compromised, and we're able to
Later,
break
Luis.
off some personnel to help facilitate us actually getting into the objective itself, that's what AP3 is there for. Mind you, it's not an attack point initially for the tank station. That is just a map reference of where to go if you're moving north to then attack the tank station. That's it. So, AP3, those going north, it's going to be a call on the ground. Don't worry about it for now.
All right. Then one of our groups is going to be moving to plant mines at this crossroads at 067071. Another group should be moving towards AP2. You'll be stationed there until things go loud. Once things go loud, your primary objective is to assault and clear this bunker, and then have your sapper place explosives on the bridge and detonate it. Most groups should have mines. Olympus will have explosives, because my biggest worry is this thoroughfare right down this fucking... Because, as stated during briefing, the vast majority of enemies will be approaching from the northwest and the northeast. The northwest first. So we want to detonate the bridge as quickly as possible to prevent any vehicle crossing. Once the bridge is detonated, the group that assaults that should join the assault on the actual objective.
Shit. So should I go grab some mines or explosives?
We'll get.
Yeah, I don't know about that yet. We'll figure that out. The Tepper, so we have 4 groups. Vulcan will be with us.
In the event that we are not compromised and we were able to get our job done respectively without being compromised before hitting the objective, the key call for the det on the transformer is going to be splash TRP1. So TRP1 is 30 rounds of 155 HE on the tank station. All right. Keyword splash, so that means rounds out to impact. That is when we will detonate the transformer or the control panel or like what have you. And then begin our push west into the objective itself. So at one point, we either are involuntarily compromised, and all this shit has to be done like in a quick kind of like a quick manner, or we are voluntarily compromised and everything's going to plan. So regardless, we're going to be compromised tonight. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So, two of the big barriers, of course, are the three big barriers, I'll say, not including the bunker that my northern group will take. Fuck it, who's the largest group right now? Fenrir, I think, with 6. You're going to have 6. Okay. Also, Morningstar. This is a perfect opportunity for you to be in charge with Blackburn acting as your 2IC, just so that he can get this. You good with that, Blackburn?
Yeah, of course. Also,
Yes.
it'll be 7 for Fenrir if I'm bringing along Sabbath as well.
You are bringing along Sabbath. Okay, perfect. So 7. Easy. So then, since you guys are the largest group, I'm going to trust you to handle both the northern mines and pushing the bunker and detonating the bridge. So if your sapper doesn't have enough, Blackburn, I think you're qualified. I think he has another sapper. But
would it be Pain?
no, I think it's Hazard. Wait,
Yeah,
Hazard's
Yeah,
purple.
it's Hazard.
Is Hazard purple? I can never fucking remember.
Hazard's purple.
Okay. All right, so it's Hazard. You and Hazard can coordinate and bring whatever. Honestly, as far as the mines go, fucking spread them all out over the fucking over the road, off the road, the whole 9 yards. I don't want those vehicles coming to us. And then of course the bunker and the bridge itself. If for some reason the bridge doesn't detonate, make a call and we'll attempt a call for fire on the bridge.
All right, I'm tracking.
Just to verify, the bunker itself, is it a ground base or is it a tower bunker?
It is a ground. That's the wrong fucking thing I want. Stand by. We'll confirm that for you right now. It is a ground-based bunker. The only tower bunker is the southern one. Yep, that one that Tepfer's looking at right now. That is the only tower bunker. That bunker will be taken by Vulcan. Vulcan, you guys will take point on that one, and Olympus will cover you as you move onto it. As far as the other ones are concerned, I've got Kairos and Helios left. So my suggestion to the two of you is one group cover one, one group cover one going into the cop, and the other group can push on the bunker after that and just leapfrog each other.
Sounds good to me. I've got a sapper with me, so if possible, we can plant mines on the additional mine area.
Perfect. Then Helios, you guys maybe will assault the cop. You guys will push across the LDA to like stage in the trees to the north of it while they're planting their mines.
Yeah,
it's worth mentioning it doesn't have to be here specifically. It can be a little bit further up. I just want as many mines on this fucking road as possible. Cool. Do we have any questions?
Mind you, when it comes to placing mines, we're not here to like. The focus shouldn't be to kill what's coming at us. It's to disable. All right. So bring enough and bring plenty to disable whatever is going to come our way, or at least slow them down so it gives us time.
It is also worth mentioning, even from 2,000 feet, it's a little hard to tell, but you might even be better shifting north into this fucking area because this looks like a little valley that you could potentially block off if you manage to disable vehicles in it. Finally, regarding the vehicles, my plan is to bring out all ground vehicles. So, in that endeavor, there are 4 vehicles being detonated, 3 Hornets and 1 SOCOM Pelican.
I still know it's not a valley, it's a hill.
So everything else should be we're stealing. So Vulcan will be, honestly, Vulcan, you have 4, so that's perfect. Let me check the fucking UAV for a moment.
Do you mind if I interrupt real quick?
Yes, sir.
Some of the STOs that moved over to get ready at the LAP Ford operations base that we've been running a skeleton crew, they checked the terrain along that western side of the river,
Yes.
and it is relatively smooth.
Oh, so you mean the eastern side of the river?
Oh yeah, eastern side.
Okay,
Apologies.
perfect. So we can actually just send it straight south then. That
Yeah.
makes our lives easier, and then we can just drop everything off at the fucking tungsten mill.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want hogs or stallions waiting for you to be picked up, or just a SOCOM?
However you'd like to pick us up is fine. SOCOM Pelican, ground vehicles, whatever works.
We'll probably
We have
use
no
stallions.
preference. Okay. So getting back to the actual objective, so there's 4 vehicles that need to blow up, and they're all air vehicles. And I'm gonna be honest, all we really need are 4 fucking C7s for that. So as far as the explosives, I'd say a total of 5 C7s and 1 fucking C12 for the bridge. Everything else should be able to be handled by small explosives, so it shouldn't really be that big of a fucking deal. And then again, our plan is to steal the Oryxes. So there's 2 Oryxes, 2 Scorpions. Let's check.
An elephant.
There are. I must have misspoken. I apologize. There are 2 IFVs, 1 elephant, and 3 fuel stallions, and then 6 ammunition stallions. So.
A lot of drivers.
Vulcan. I'll have you guys get in the dual Scorpions, and then we'll have Kairos rock the 2 Oryxes.
Copy.
And the rest of us will organize the rest of the shit. I fully expect us to get out in some of the last vehicles. If we have to fucking steal an air vehicle, we will. But quite frankly, I almost sometimes expect to always do all the work ourselves. And then of course the trench line, but quite frankly the trench line will be gotten in the assault because we'll be attacking it from 3 angles. Once the bridge is destroyed, Fenrir, just push straight south into the AO. Try to avoid blowing up, especially all of this grouping here is my most important. Fuel, ammunition, and the elephant. But obviously we're trying to, prevent everything from getting blown up. So, cool. Questions?
So just to verify, once we get to WP3, we move to ORP, and that's when we branch off.
Yep.
Fenrir will go north towards AP3, but not go all the way up. Just swing over to the plant mines, and then move to AP2 and wait for the go to actually start pushing. Correct.
Correct.
All right. Just want to double check and make sure on my end.
Prescott.
I also have a similar question. My sapper should just be carrying demo blocks then, because my squad won't be fiddling with mines at all.
Honestly, he can bring some mines. Have him bring a couple of demo blocks just as a backup. Like again, I'm absolutely actually. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we'll have your guy as backup, and we'll assume Helios will be the one to plant on the air vehicles.
Okay. And so our staging point for pushing the cop is somewhere around Hill 51 there, and we'll just
Yeah, somewhere near AP2.
Yep. And from there, we just push on the complex when everyone else is
Yep,
set.
cop and then complex.
Okay, cool.
It's not even when set, to be honest. Once the cop is cleared, assuming you're not taking fire from the bunker, and Kairos has been able to clear it, you guys are just clear to start pushing.
Okay. And my final question would be, if the enemy starts to occupy these vehicles, I'm assuming AT is just free to fire, right?
Yep. If any enemy vehicles move, free to fire.
If we can,
the objective
take
is
the
capture.
asset,
Yep, or destroy.
then yeah.
Send it to God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Final questions?
Bruh.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
just quick one. Are there any explosives you want me to bring specifically? Because it sounds like Vulcan isn't really going to be planting too much.
No, honestly, for you at this point, I'm going to suggest you focus on breaching stuff just in case we need to breach anything weird.
All right.
All right, that sound good?
Yep.
All right, cool.
And then I was in my head. I heard something about a tower.
Yeah. So after assuming the power transformer goes well, and we get out of there without getting into too much of an issue, we'll move west and stage a little bit closer. Once everything kicks off, you guys will assault the tower, and Olympus will cover you. And then Vulcan and Olympus will push. Yep. So your objective is the Scorpions. Kairos' objective is the Oryxes. For both sets of vehicles, actually, that you mentioned it, thank you. My request is that you separate. Give me one of your vehicles at each side of this heli area. So, looking at your map, one Scorpion and one Oryx should be way down south, kind of covering this avenue, and then the other two should be up to the north. The Scorpions and the Oryxes are going to be the last out.
Copy.
Alright. Please, for the love of God, if you're driving something, don't be a dickhead.
Also for who I guess that makes it Fenrir and Helios. Feel free to have your guys utilize the Gosshogs, but they should be moving south with all of the vehicles. I'm not really worried about a convoy speed or anything to that effect. Where the effort is to steal the vehicles and get out. Helios, once the Oryxes are clear and the Gosshogs are clear, you are free to det when ready. Just announce it over 100 to make sure no one's close to it.
Understood.
We all happy? Any final questions?
Would it make any sort of combat sense for us to actively pull the non-combat supply vehicles out, sacrificing troops on the ground temporarily? They can return on foot.
Well, I mean, technically, once I want to clear the area first, and then take all the vehicles out. So, to be honest, all of those vehicles should be going out at the same time, and then the combat vehicles should be leaving right after them. There's no reason to stay. We don't need a protracted battle.
It's for me.
Okay, cool. Let your people know. Otherwise, we're gonna start moving on over to the fucking boats. Honestly, don't even let your people know. Let's move over to the boats, and you can fucking brief your people on the way over there. We got like 4 or 5 kilometers to travel.
I'm gonna
I
grab
need to
shit.
adjust my kit.
Yeah,
Oh,
if they
shit.
need to adjust their kits, otherwise we're moving. I would still like you with AT. It's my preference. I have demo.
Oh, okay, so you've got the. You're gonna take.
Yeah, I got.
There's an arsenal over here, boys. There's an arsenal. There's an arsenal in the building that you just ran past.
In the office building?
In the office building. Oh, hi guys. Long time no see.
Game changer. How so?
Over here.
There's no one else in response using the.
Can you say that again?
Welcome to the MA5C, man.
Enjoy your day, them. Have a good one.
If there's not a driver in there already, otherwise I'll do it.
Alright. Dump that, dump all those.
Just keep a little bit of explosive on you, but yeah, go grab
Copy
some
that.
mines.
I'll keep the det blocks. These lock poppers
Call
and
it.
then just.
Yep.
Are we getting picked up, or are we running all
The
the way over there?
manufacturer.
We have vehicles
Spanker.
already. Organize that, so just get over here and fucking get it.
Left side.
Over.
Hey, Atur. Did you get the 180 net?
No, I just switched my radios over. I didn't hear you.
Okay. I was just checking. No, I was just making sure that we were
Kaz, is
still
that
doing that today.
180 check. Corman net.
There you go.
Yeah, just gonna round
for the
All you need is Olympus. Go ahead, make sure your folks are mounted up. Like I mentioned before, we have a 5 to 6 kilometer drop boat route. So,
Alright, so we can go ahead and get in this.
Kaz. Send it.
I mean, it's just pretty simple.
Kaz.
Yeah, it seems like.
He just said send it. Hello? I hear you. I can hear everyone. Can can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Kaz, what kind of rounds are you carrying for the M41?
I've got 2 times heat seeking, and then I've got a wire guided sackless.
That works.
So,
Go on.
Riot, you're full.
hold on, I'm sorry, I'm thinking.
Okay. Riot, drive him on down and
How y'all doing, Vulcan?
Shit, you already know.
Another one right there. Hop on that one.
Oh.
We big chillin'. Alright, I got 2 heat seeking, 1 wire guided.
Yep.
I mean, at least I'm big chillin'.
Oh, that's what I was.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, cool. That's literally what I was gonna ask. So you're with us, Varen?
Well, I'm not assigned to you. I'm just chilling in the truck.
Nah. So we gonna be in the Olympus. So you know, if we get boo boos and shit, like bad boo boos, then Ato's gonna help out.
Ah, alright.
And if you ask nicely, who knows? Maybe you'll get a lollipop after.
Is it the morphine lollipops?
No, it's the regular lollipop. You only get the morphine lollipop if you're very good or very bad.
Oh.
I would like Tootsie Roll instead.
No. You can have charms. Fuck you.
Boot.
You get a whole packet of charms, Vasilev.
A whole packet of what?
Charms.
Ah.
Lucky Charms?
No. No. A tur. No.
Yes, I love
Tell me
Lucky
you
Charms,
don't have
man.
them.
Ah shit. Apparently they're gonna have like falcons in here because we passed midnight now.
Ah, there's the rest of your little purple boys. Ron, you Evangelion-looking fuck.
The hell is that?
Hey, as it.
Alright,
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me now if you've got charms in your bag. I need another ride.
I won't admit. I will confirm and
no.
deny.
You're the reason I kept getting campaign.
What, were you telling her to hold still while you grab the Lucky Charms, man?
Colin, can you reach out about that?
They're not lucky.
Olympus copies, we're asking Crossroads.
That's weird. I heard Blackburn.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Oh, I didn't know you were in the truck. I thought you were broadcasting over radio. I was like, how can I hear you? Okay, that's okay. I was just making sure my comms were playing tricks on me.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice. It's like he's almost with us.
I got Papa back
I
for a day.
fucking
I'm happy.
hate it here. Dismount.
What's our boat?
I don't know, find one. Pick one.
Okay.
Far east.
Fucking yell at me, please.
I don't know, follow Kaz. Kaz is going all the way to the right, so I'm behind Kaz is the right idea.
God fucking damn it.
Kaz, are you good?
Kaz.
God damn it, Kaz.
A little hurt.
Yeah, my medical assistant went up.
How many people are gonna get hurt?
I'm taking the stairs.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
I am mildly, fine.
Who's driving this?
But mostly not.
Atur, you're driving.
Okay, give me a sec. Holy fuck, Kaz.
I'm sorry. I got
Oh,
really
is he
excited.
hurt?
I like.
All right, I guess
I like
I'll
boats.
drive.
He's covered in all these small tears. I can drive if you want me to.
Well, it's too late now.
All right, fine. Be that way.
Oh, yes, this is Olympus. Let us know once you're loaded.
It's not my fault the Lieutenant Junior grade decided to fucking belly flop into the water.
Listen, I would have done a gainer if the rocket allowed me. All right.
You, whatever element is in the boat with their white lights on, this is Olympus, turn off your white light.
I hit the bottom. My radio's too heavy.
All right, I'll fix you next.
All units, this is Olympus. Stepping off time now. Follow Olympus, we'll set the speed.
Holland, you're bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
Holland, you're still bleeding. Oh, never mind.
Does anyone want to get in a gun, by chance?
Yeah, sure.
I'm fixing Holland.
I got the 40 mil.
There he goes.
I'll get the minigun.
I can rely on Kaz. All units, this is Olympus. Avoid being
These
too
fucking
far
guys.
on my left. There's a sandbar. Reference to GPS if you need to.
What boat's behind us right
I'm
now?
gonna
Is that
fucking
yours?
kill myself. For some reason, my radio's not working in the fucking fix.
Do I need to talk to him? What the fuck? Are we okay?
Yep, we're alright.
I swear I just saw somebody get out.
I was
Oh,
thinking
that
about
was,
it.
I was switching seats.
I fucking hate how loud these fucking vehicles are. All units, this is Olympus. Be advised we're going to be shifting into higher gear time now. Actually, I absolutely need one of you to drive.
All right.
I can do it. Oh.
Alright, I'm switching.
I'll drive.
Because I gotta fuck with the UAV. Do the classic fucking Gucci man fucking like drive-by on the UAV real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look out to the southeast, I believe?
Southeast.
Buckley, you here?
It's spiraling down to. 'Cause I need it to like be it. I need it to land because it's out. It's already halfway out of fuel. Buckley in his head.
Think so.
Yeah, he said he was going to be.
Yeah, why would he do his job as an RTO? Be out here taking a nap.
Just use the vehicle long
Fucking
range if
ass.
you're going to be a pissy bitch.
All fist guys do is snap anyway, so.
Fist guys?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
It's a thing.
What's a
Okay.
thing?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
You guys are fucking weird. Every single one of you.
Yeah.
You're the one who is my schizo demon by literally saying exactly what I was fucking saying.
I don't know what
earlier.
you're talking about. That's a myth. I'm going to gaslight you now.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Like it wasn't done before.
That's not how gaslighting works. You can't let them know that you're gonna gaslight them.
No, it's okay. I can do that because gaslighting isn't real.
There's no such thing.
Don't
That's
gaslight me to
actually
gaslighting. Fuck.
I love it here
We're gonna
some days.
Gaslighting.
Listen,
Then
I,
gaslighting will no longer be a thing anymore.
listen, I'm the only one here who can girl boss, so you're all fucked.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, what?
That's a buzzword. You don't get points for using it.
I don't know, it'd be really cool if I could hear you guys over this fucking boat.
What?
What'd you say?
We'll try to,
Okay.
Buckley is a tiny voice in my
Lost-
ear.
Wait.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I see our beach.
You hearing shit, Buckley?
What'd you call me, Ted?
being drugged behind the boat.
I can't hear you when you're talking real quiet, buddy.
It sounds like you're being drugged behind the boat.
Yeah, can you talk with your chest, please? The boat's really loud.
Can we use the radio, maybe?
Hey, we have
I hate the
hunters
radio.
on the far side of the beach. I
All
think
right.
they're friendly.
Alan, you're extremely quiet.
Yeah, is that friendly on the beach?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have. Okay, cool. That's
Supposed to
good.
be.
Well, we're about to find out real quick because they're hunters. So.
Turn on the
Oh, yeah, that's
headlights.
definitely
See what
hunters.
happens.
Oh, yes, Olympus, be advised there are friendly units on the beach at our 12. Do not fire.
I was just flashing them the high beams, just in case.
I hate it here. I really fucking hate it here.
like driving through the ghetto. You know what I mean? You gotta flash your high beams and you get fucking lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Like,
Wouldn't know. I've never been to the ghetto.
Martin Luther King Boulevard, like a
tell.
word.
The fuck's
About
that supposed to
broken
mean?
dreams.
Seasons, greasons.
I try not to get us hurt.
Get the fuck out of my boat.
Tell me what to do.
It's not your boat. It belongs to the boat.
Kaz's boat.
It's our boat.
Kaz.
Hello. Hello. We got our guys to come and pull the boats out of the water, so there's no issue.
Okay.
You're free to proceed to whatever you're doing. I don't want to know about it. Less I know, the better.
Cool. Tep, you want to get everyone rolling to the rally point?
Yep. On Olympus, as soon as you are up on accountability and then requisite equipment, go ahead and proceed to our first rally point break. Vicinity of 092064.
All right, Lane Kai.
What squad is Morningstar?
I know it's a lot of boats today.
Morningstar's Fenrir.
Let's get it done.
Fenrir Olympus.
Oh, look at that. They managed to park without hurting themselves. Good job.
Hey, Fenrir, you'll be taking point.
Okay.
Kaz is in his head, the rest of us keep going.
Howard, until you can get your stuff figured out, I'll take care of this.
Sounds
fine.
Bro, my head
Colin,
feels...
you're even coming over broken on our net.
Should I wake back up, perhaps?
I mean, that last message was fine.
The one before it wasn't.
Off and on.
You guys ever, like, I don't know, see, like, a rubber band in the back of your head?
Is it yellow?
It's not a color.
Oh. I'm not seeing any of that right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm fucked up. I need to stop drinking.
I'm looking at a couple of individuals who are definitely having some issues with their feet, but otherwise, yeah.
It's everybody. What? Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Alright, let's sit up. Because I keep fucking slumping. Doing the gamer slump. What about 180? Ah.
gonna stop for a second to figure out where that fucking, Jesus. Where the Warthog is.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, so the Warthog's on the southern just past the southern checkpoint now. Let's have them hold shy of it until it passes.
Veneer, Olympus. Hold short of the LDA crossing in the vicinity of 088063 break. Sit in that wood line on the eastern side of that hill and the saddle that you're about to cross break. We have eyes on that Warthog. We're gonna wait till he passes that LDA crossing for us to set in.
Let's move.
Veneer halt for some reason. Never mind, they're moving again.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even hold at the fucking grid I gave them, so.
Things to learn.
Most of them can't read grids to begin with, so...
I have no idea what you just said.
Most of our troops cannot read grids to begin with.
They shouldn't be ODSTs.
I know we've been saying things to everyone else, but let's make sure we're also on the lookout for fucking flashlights.
Oh, you mean watch my sector fired in my patrol?
Why am I tracking our Nix marker behind? Oh my god.
We're gonna have. We'll have him join them during. He'll slot into the fucking security.
Hey, Veneer, we picked up one of your troopers, Brick. As soon as you set in the near and far side security, we're gonna go ahead and break them off to you as we pass through. What the fuck is that? You hear that?
I heard that.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Ghost, maybe. I don't know. They're doing a fucking long. We're just gonna go straight southwest from here.
Yeah, I'm already on top of you.
That's insane. Hey, land nav.
You know what? In hindsight, I see what they did. They avoided this big open terrain, and he went with like the bigger forest. So I'm kind of okay with it, but.
Oh yeah, same. I'm with it.
These guys.
Actually, that honestly makes more sense. I think we're fucked up right now.
Yeah, we're definitely the ones doing the wrong.
We're fucking HQ. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Do as we say, not as we do.
You know, I used to have an element leader and a staff sergeant and a gunnery sergeant and a former platoon leader like that. Solner, I think you know him. It was fucking you.
Yeah.
I would have liked it better had you said no.
Helicopter. Southeast. Alright, we have to fucking lead this.
Come with me, Graith. Believe these ones should be yours.
Guys, with me, please.
Yeah, I'm crossing.
Halt, maybe? Is this
Nope,
thing flying
never mind.
over us now? But, you know, it's funny how if we didn't wait the fucking, like, 5 fucking minutes, we would have been clear. I'm not hearing it anymore.
Still have high standby.
Alright, make the call.
Alright, on me, let's move.
Hold.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, just drop.
Fuck.
Get away from the road, drop. Drop.
I feel there's no way they didn't see these people in the fucking middle of the street.
Yeah, we need expedite movement.
Crawl. Just crawl up here.
That thing's struggling up that hill.
Okay, yeah, but if you turn off fucking low light, you can't see shit.
They realize it has rear view mirrors, right?
You realize that they don't have low light, right? Go turn off your low light. Tell me if you can see these guys crossing the street.
Just their weapons.
You're fucking high, you can see their weapons. I can't.
Regardless, we should probably just move.
Let's go ahead and move on up.
Did we give Fenrir back their lost puppy yet?
I'm already working on it.
Fucking done.
Tip, it occurs to me that without a specific order of movement, they're probably freaking out a little bit. Do we want to be specific about this?
Yep, I'm about to be. days.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It was very impressive, yeah.
Hey, Dragon, how you doing? Welcome. It's been a while.
Alright, let's go, guys.
What you been busy with? What's keeping you occupado? Aw, gross. Dang it. Alright, wait one. Get our hydrate out of the way. Ah, yeah. Add time. Ah.
Trying to get into dismounted patrol territory.
Just to make sure we all heard that, we should all be whispering at this point.
Thanks, Gremlin. That's a toxic work environment, Dragon. I can't believe they would do
Threat
that to you.
markers 0 and 1.
Nice.
Elo southeast.
We haven't
Say again.
finished that investigation.
Elo southeast. No eyes.
I think as long as we're in the...
The investigations are still ongoing. It's ArmAception. ArmAception. That's what we do here. We watch ArmA while playing ArmA. In ArmA if we could.
Let's move up. This is rough.
Yep. I got headlights to the southwest.
Occurs to me, I just assumed they were actually sent.
Nope. I'm leading the charge across the street right now.
Do it.
And I'm at waypoint. All by myself.
Just found a tree. I'm gonna take a look through the UCAV again.
say again, I have traffic in my ear. Please brake. We're breaking down. Follow the platoon.
Vehicle north.
Oh boy.
That was a fucking scorpion.
It was.
Oh, now my low lights feel dimmer. What the fuck?
It's still decently flat.
Where's Kairos going again?
I believe they were under the impression that they were breaking off at this stage.
Yeah.
Crossroads Olympic, be advised, squads are at break waypoint 3. Squads are currently breaking up their respective attack points.
We're fucked.
Yes, up.
Yeah, the entire tree line is lit up, so, yeah. I'll be honest, if this is where it kicks off, I'm impressed we got this far.
A little shocked.
I think I'm gonna preemptively move this fucking attack point.
Either move it east or west. East will have cover of cover and concealment via buildings, but risk being compromised by civilians. West,
I'm
we're
thinking
outside
west.
of line of sight, but
Civilians
we're
should be
moving
all
deeper
locked
into enemy patrols. So it's kind of like, which one's gonna fucking fuck us harder?
Yeah. Let's do this. You and Kaz got the AT, so you, Kaz, and Holland will stay back, and I'll push in with the other 3. So that way we have more folks in SBF and less people running through the building.
Here. Kaz, baby, where are you?
Also, this is the fucking headlights of the fucking Laghawk.
Yep.
It's not that lit up. Looking at the light. You never know.
We just have to hope their gunner isn't scanning with his NVGs or heat.
west. 300 from their position. Apparently, patrol walking right up on us.
I read something on FOF that seems to be out past 300 meters.
Yeah, same.
I got no idea.
Vulcan, this is Olympus. Make sure you stay down. I've got disregard my last.
I'm looking on the. Oh, I got eyes on him.
Shots fired.
Oh, I didn't hear shots.
There goes the lag hog.
Finnear went all the way to 83.
He's an overachiever. Alright, let's get across this. Alright, if you three want to set up somewhere, I want to take the other two. And get moving. We're gonna shift right and approach this place from the west.
Cats aren't gonna stay in this vicinity.
Alright, Holland, you're with him.
Yep.
Holland, stay by that rock back there. We're probably gonna move back to you.
Currently half under a tree.
So our current hope is that we don't get exposed by the lag hog.
It's actually, well, hasn't happened yet.
Their gunner doesn't appear to be scanning, he's just looking forward.
What?
Their gunner is not scanning
Okay,
the tree line,
for a
he is
second.
just
Break,
looking
break.
forward.
I'm gonna pass this information to Coulson here in a second, if I can find him. I'm just gonna let him know that if that gunner turns to look to his rear to open up.
I've got eyes. I'm zeroed in on the gunner's head currently.
I see flashlights west.
Luckily, it's her on me.
Affirm.
Kaz, you got your usual UAV?
I've got the terminal, but I don't have the quadcopter on me now.
I'm gonna disconnect from the UAV if you want to take it and guide us.
Can do.
Disconnected now.
On it.
Eyes on the patrol.
We get to cross to the next set of trees.
Stand by.
That patrol's within 200 meters to you guys' 263.
Yeah, I've got eyes on the flashlights over there.
Looks like they're holding. They are turning back to our north.
Yeah, so if you guys are trying.
Sorry, was that good to go now?
Yeah, if you guys are trying to go south into that grove of trees, that's go now.
Alright, go now. With me. Crouch and move as fast as you can crouched. There were troops on the north side of the these buildings.
Yeah, you just have one patrolling around what seems to be like the guardhouse outside of the station.
I got eyes on two.
Finnear's placing mines. Helios and Kairos are holding short.
Alright, so for the rest of us, we're gonna crawl. I know this might take longer, but I'd rather it take longer and be successful than than not.
You're good to keep doing you. I think what's gonna fuck Kaz and I is Kaz's bright ass visor.
We're moving out in the open now.
Voices north.
Yeah, that's at the tower. That's at the guard post. Holland, since we're out here, ask Crossroads if this console outside the building is the one we should be planning on, or if we should be going inside the building. Once you guys get here, climb over and just get into cover.
Kaz, Hal, and I are staying outside the compound.
Holland, did you copy my last?
Yeah, planning out waiting for his response.
Holland, also make sure the guns are for the fire mission north.
So the people one outside of the
So you came in broken, say again?
one outside the building.
We gotta get to that one.
That's her. Just walk this way.
I'm trying.
That's her. Walk this way. No. Stand still.
There's those two terminals like 20 meters to your north, Soldner. They're in direct view of the two members outside.
Alright, I'm gonna move closer.
You sound so sassy.
So do you.
Yeah, but I haven't asked to back it up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, planted. Kaz, are we out of view of those guys? Are we good to hop the fence again?
Yep, as soon as you guys go south behind the transformers that you're going by right now, if you can hop that back wall and then go back the way you came, you'll be alright.
Alright, moving.
All units, this is with us. Charges on.
So who are we waiting on? Fenrir? Alright, let's just do this again. We're gonna crawl back to the fucking same trees.
Chat, it's so fucking warm, I'm dying out here.
Who's carrying the debt for the bridge?
Fenrir.
Well, that's what I figured.
I talked to Blackburn already. He had C12s and a C7.
Cool.
I was on that two-man patrol again.
fucking stupid.
So, did they plant their mines already?
Up north, yeah.
Okay,
no
so
dead on the bridge yet.
if they planted their mines, then I think we were the last.
No, because they still haven't done anything on the bridge.
Well, there's a fucking bunker in between them and the bridge. I don't know how they're gonna do it until we go loud.
Unless we're able to come up from the water.
Anyway, Kaz, are we good to cross?
Affirm, the two-man patrol that was to the north of the tree line is currently going back west, so you guys are clear now.
Correction, let's go. Thank you. Who's not moving?
Make it fast, there's a hog over to the east that might be coming around.
Auto Falcon.
And a fucking Falcon overhead.
And the lighthouse keeps lighting us up.
Once their traffic is done, get Vulcan moving west.
To the guard tower.
Yeah, we want to get close to it and then moving.
He's not monitoring tech. Vulcan's not on tech 1, right?
No, he's on their net.
Okay. Anyone else? Does he annoy anyone else? He's got that voice.
Ask me those questions later. Did you pass that information to him?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, well anyway, let's move west and regroup.
Affirm.
Kaz, if you're able to hop off that drone again, let me take a look at it so we can direct Vulcan across the street.
On it, stand by.
Also, we can just keep trading it back and forth as we need it.
Yep, all yours.
Yeah, from always heading towards us.
So that patrol's going north to south straight to you.
Yep, they're moving straight towards us. I got eyes.
They're crouched, moving guns up.
Eyes on.
They're searching for something.
Be advised, Warthog's making its way up to you guys.
They are within hand grenade range, you guys. God,
Calling the fire
fucking
mission.
Loaded tracers.
It doesn't matter, they fired.
You want us to execute that fire mission? Yep. Kaz and I are maneuvering on the hog.
Good copy.
Guys, you got it?
It's killed.
Dismounts.
We got no eyes on dismounts from here.
They're fleeing west into the wood line.
Alright, let's push them. We're pushing northwest to try to link up with you guys. We crossed the LDA already.
Did you copy Holland's last on the fire mission?
I heard the explosion, but I'm not...
On the fire mission, 60 seconds. Kaz coming to you.
To the south, lag hog.
In rockets out.
Sir, be advised, possible mass has on Fender's location.
Good copy. Keep me advised.
Confirm that now.
Fenrir in possible mass Kaz.
No, they just called that on 100. Confirmed.
Do you have positive confirmation on that bridge going down? Good copy. All units continue assault on the heli base. You good?
He'll be good.
We alright?
Alright, just so we're all tracking, make sure you're all shouting at this point. There's no reason not to. I got Kaz down.
Can you get him to me?
Confirm.
Hog!
I think that was Soldner going down.
That's Soldner?
Oh, fuck! Well, I see. So much for Olympus. Cool. Very cool. Yep.
So exactly what happened is there was a headache as those lag hogs appeared.
And then they were there.
And then
It came through
So,
the forest.
They
and I
weren't.
just saw it.
To be fair, they weren't there. Like they didn't just materialize, but there was a headache. They did.
Oh,
did
they
actually dive
materialized
in.
for me.
They materialized because of the headache.
Yeah, I was.
I came up behind a tree and I was like, oh shit, that's a leg hog.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
whoa.
saw a Soldner go down because he got shot, and then I was like, oh, I think Soldner's down, and then I was
went to
like,
go get him.
I was like, oh look, I'll finish Bob, and then Laghog went, and I was like, oh
Yep.
hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Wraith, if you're gonna smoke, get your fucking helmet off.
Yeah.
You look like a
I'm gonna
goof.
go take
A little bit. Only sometimes though.
It's good. Vulcan took the tower.
That's good.
We have one moving.
Well, that was fun. We love headaches.
Everybody in? Everybody in?
Buckley, get the fuck in. Bye, Buckley.
Poor Buckley. Oh, do we get the fast rope out?
No.
Aww.
I was gonna say, why is he not talking to him? There he goes.
Shut the fuck up, Ishra.
There's an APC hog for you to take in there. To...
So we're just taking it?
Yeah,
Okay.
just go ahead. I don't, you know, think
Here, of course, the furthest away from us as possible. Jesus Christ.
Where do you want me to go?
Just book it west. Oh god, this is awful. This is honestly worse than getting fucking air inserted.
Down that road after I took off.
There were like 3, and I'm having a massive headache right now.
Oh, then Buckley might die when I run him over.
Oh.
Holy fuck, the headache is awful.
Should I stop driving for now?
I don't know.
Yes.
Let's try it. Let's try it again. Fuck it. Try it again. Fuck it, just send it. Also a checkpoint we're driving into.
Yeah, we're gonna be coming up to a LMP garrison next to that where the transformer was.
Yeah, the checkpoint is manned. I'm. What the
walk
fuck
to the
was
right-hand
that
side into the
fucking
trees, probably.
insert? Go for Olympus. Be advised, we've been reinserted 4 kilometers outside the AO and are having to fight our way back into it.
Got a patrol 150 meters.
You want me to just stop here and we can go foot?
Yes.
Good copy. Do what you have to. Fenrir, this. Be advised, we have one of yours, but obviously we can't get him to you if we can't get to you. So we're fighting for contact to get
Hey, I'm gonna have him join on TAC 1 for now.
Yeah, no reason not to. This is fucking. Yeah.
Right,
the
switch your
RMP
radio
pissing
to
me
channel
off.
5.
Took out 2.
Great. Hey. Attack 1.
Our attack 1
Say
radio
anything
check.
your last.
Good copy.
Charlie.
Yes, something like that.
Go to your original block.
No, fuck. Bring it here.
I'm not walking through this entire shit. We need to keep this fucking moving. And I'm gonna be screaming. And I hope Holland's still up and he's getting medical attention.
Holland?
I'm
not
watching him on FOF.
Do you need me to clear anything?
No, the next time we have any reinserts, just fucking call him in. Like, call in and ask for a Falcon.
Affirm.
I saw movement in here a second ago.
Do you want me to go back for the APC? That wasn't an answer.
We'll go find a sick ride on our way out.
north 200 meters.
Go back for the APC hog.
Yeah, in the wood line.
Push back Buckley and a turret to get the fucking APC hog.
Oh, there's some closer. Now start lighting up this road in the north.
Yes.
Maybe live to suffer, but I feel like I live to suffer with you. What the fuck?
That's what we're here for.
Good lord.
I knew I shouldn't have ditched the APC. I should have just listened to my gut.
You want me to sit behind you so you could actually hear me?
Yes, please. Especially since you have the long range.
It's not a good day unless I get chauffeured by you, I guess. Now, let me make sure I get in the right seat.
You can always move around while we're driving.
Clamber over the seats, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Not like there's anyone in you. Oh!
No, I'm in the right seat. You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
But it's not like there's anyone in your way right now.
You find the hog? Oh, there. Disregard. I see.
Found it.
Yell at the back of your head.
Alright, everybody fall back to the fucking checkpoint.
Christ. What? Every time I go to engage, I get a fucking migraine.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody.
As soon as I started the hog, I had a fucking headache.
Alright, grab one right now. Alright, last end, go. Oh yeah, this is Olympus. Be advised, we are once again moving westbound. Kairos, be on the lookout for 1x APC hog.
Children,
Contacts.
Yeah, off.
I'm just doing drive on through.
Wonderful. Alright.
Kairos Olympus, we just passed it. Going to begin breaking back north to your original lock position. We're going to off the objective. Break. All elements continue movement onto the objective itself.
I apologize if we flip. I'm having a bad fucking day.
We're having
we're all having a bad day. Cool, something happened. What? Helios is Olympus. Go ahead and hold your blocking point for now. Oh, yes, this is Olympus. I'm tracking 2x Scorpions down, the Elephant down, and all the fuel vehicles down. Were they occupied?
Contact.
Oh, close contact.
We're in Death Valley right now.
Pull us off to the left.
I'm trying. As good as you get.
Right. Yeah, dismount.
Are we stopped?
Frag out east.
Whoever our attachment is, come with us. Let's push west and organize this shit. We'll get you back with your squad in a moment.
Copy.
This is not a good day. I'm hearing an awful lot of rockets. Are we just giving up on
Squad's here,
capturing
break it up.
anything?
All units, do we have any vehicles outside of the current AO?
Don't be afraid to start dropping rounds.
Stay firm.
cleared any of these fucking?
I have not.
Assuming it's fucking, they're all locked.
Foreman, be advised, CCP whiskey established.
Helios copies.
Fenrir copies.
He's already back, H.R.
Is he? Okay, well, I'll just
That's the
hide
one
this
that's-
then.
Yeah, that's the one that's attached to us.
Oh, well, then I'll just hide this like it never
Get
happened.
them fucking pulled back even more.
Who, Helios?
A firm. I'm gonna plant some explosives.
I can see the cop from
Alright,
here.
I'm taking
They're
one of
like
these
east 100 meters outside the gate.
Do we not want them further back?
I'd be redundant, have more cover concealment there.
Alright, fair enough. Did one of you make the call to have the Oryxes moving?
I only see one it works, and I saw the other one
Say again,
destroyed.
soldier.
No, that was the Oryxes to the south.
Say again, soldier, for your
Did
call.
did someone make the call to have the Oryxes to the south move in?
I made the call for Kairos to move
No,
north. for Helios.
he's pushing them up because he sees the smokestacks.
I was talking about our cover to the south.
The southern, there's only one Oryx right now. The other one's destroyed.
Tep, reference your map. 065051. Those Oryxes.
What are you looking for them to do? Do you want them to move north?
I just watched the entirety of Kairos being a mass cast directly to my south. To our southwest.
Moving.
Do we want to utilize these bisons to assist with that mass gas?
Probably.
Kairos is talking.
Where is it?
I don't know who they're talking to.
But, ow. Mom, don't do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, Kairos is green across the board. Who you call Masscast?
Okay, then I'm looking at all of Vulcan in a Mazcaz as well. There's multiple groups over here in a Mazcaz.
Atlas Olympus.
Where am I going for this Mazcaz he's talking about?
Atlas Olympus.
Alright, Kaz, I'm leaving this with you. I'm sorry. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. Solner, where the fuck am I going for this Mazcaz?
My position.
Why the fuck are we using a fucking vehicle then? God damn it. I could have gotten there faster. Kaz, can you drive?
Check your pulse, Tulsi. Come on. You have none. Of course you don't.
A firm, but we're gonna bring all wounded personnel, but CCP.
Kairos, guys, I've got one of your members who is certified but not KIA. Are you able to move him? I don't see him moving.
I'm dragging him right now.
Not this one. Don't drag this
Oh,
one.
no.
Anyone not working on someone, pull security.
Christ, Stole, you're fucked.
I just gave him an IV. He should be fine.
See his accountability issue has stayed.
Just gave him an app.
A firm, see if you can just fly
Sir, do
low,
you
get
see
in
Riot
here, we'll
moving?
provide.
I don't see Riot moving.
Riot's right here in front of me. I'm poking him.
Soldier, where are you at?
I'm fucking. You just ran past me. Do you need something?
I was just gonna help you, but you're good.
Welcome back, Stoll. Sit for a sec. Let yourself unfuck.
You're lucky that that was the only man late. Oh shit.
Come on, Coulson.
Hey, Ter, how many of these are gonna work? Yeah, they got fucked. That's what happened.
A man came out of that shit like he phased out of the Matrix.
Hey, Ter, I have medevac coming. We need to go quick when it gets here.
Yep, I will have this one back up. We have 2 that will need to be dragged out. Prep them for extract.
Perfect.
Where's the bird picking us up at?
Ask the RTO.
Is that the bird coming in right now?
Yeah,
As far as
Howland
I
and
know,
I,
no.
along with Helios, are in contact.
Welcome back. I'm getting you in the Denizine, and then you're good.
Copy.
Atlas Olympus.
Please don't stick your shotgun in my face.
They are north, very close.
Is that, let me know when the air gets into the AO. We're having enemy air.
Is it
Someone tell this guy it's friendly.
It's friendly.
That's friendly. That's friendly. I just
Friendly.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
All units, any air that's coming in, especially a Falcon, is friendly. Friendly Falcon is coming in time now. You can see it just to southwest. Leave it alone.
Get lower, pilot. Get lower.
Oh, shit.
We're lower. Oh,
Oh,
God.
shit. That's not.
Someone just dead the charges?
They're out over 100.
Sorry, I can't hear. I'm having headaches.
Oh,
Hey,
he
firm,
couldn't
those are
have.
friendly.
He couldn't have come a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's alright. Let me go talk to the pilot.
Let him know 2 times.
Are we occupying any vehicles?
Get that thing.
Not yet.
Let's get it moving.
Can we occupy one of these fucking APCs?
Hey, Farron, let me go make sure that they're still combat operable.
Oh, this is fucked, troops.
Howland and I are going to push south to the wood line, so your guys' east. To clear out some shooters, then we're going to wrap back west to you guys.
1 loaded.
Hey, firm on 1 loaded. Let me know in a second.
2 loaded. Tell him to go.
And all big spots, whatever, are from this point on meant to be
Like, dipping or what?
Sir, my squad left without me. Should I take the final hog?
Yeah, take it and catch up to them. Go.
Back on that. Guys, can you please?
Holland, you good?
Yep.
We're wrapping back to you guys.
There should be some transports.
Are they?
Here. Prescott, take this, fill it with your squad.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Where do you need Holland and I?
Because no one was grabbing it, so I fucking grabbed it.
Where you boys at?
Soldier, just so you're tracking, I'm in the Oryx with, I don't even know who the fuck's in here with me.
Should be Helios.
Yeah, I'm in the fucking wheeled Vic.
Oh no, you're in our Vic, Buckley. You're sitting with Kaz.
Ask Crossroads to reinsert people south of the Oryx line.
Hey, firm.
Holland and I are with Helios.
That's fine. I'm moving over to Kaz.
I'm requesting reinsert.
Let's hear mount up.
Wounded members. I'm going to set at 0635.
Can we please close the back?
Can we confirm there are no troops left behind?
It will be reinsertion at point Alpha.
I see a Kairos marker behind us.
All right, final three vehicles, time to move out.
Yeah, Terrence, you're going south. You're going south. You're going south. You're going south.
Okay.
Hey, get out of the driver's seat, please. Make that easier on me. I appreciate you.
Do we have a friendly Falcon coming in?
Yes, there's supposed to be a friendly Falcon coming in.
Don't leave him.
Oh, we're late.
I didn't expect him to get out.
Atlas, Cerebus have established medical point Alpha at that location. We'll pick up our guys then.
We've established what?
Medical point Alpha.
Oh, I see it further down.
We were just, rather than giving directions, I elected to drive myself.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
That's what you said.
Oh. This has been a clusterfuck.
Holy shit.
Sorry guys, it's a bad waypoint. I just had a lot going on. Atlas.
All units, this
What's
is
the
Olympus.
status of
We should all make sure we are
troops
moving
that
towards
are requiring
the
reinsertion?
dismount vehicle drop-off. Kairos went the wrong way.
Baller.
Hey,
Route, make sure you head further south and cross back over the bridge.
Gyroscopes.
Aren't they gonna piss off that FOB?
Forward operation base is under our control.
Ah, okay.
They might get shelled because of it, but they're at least not going to get immediately shot. The base might get shot, but our idiots aren't going to get shelled. I hate
God
these
fucking
things.
damn it.
Helios, this is Olympus.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Take care of yourselves. I'm starting with the driver.
They never.
Thank you.
Last thing we need is him unconscious, so we can run into more trees.
Our driver's infallible.
I mean, we did just run into a tree.
Oh yeah, because a fucking like an infantry fighting vehicle should have
Not been able to run over.
Yeah.
A stump.
Yeah, no, we couldn't. We stole two. Wait, did we? We
It
were
was actually
supposed to
made
have
of
stole 2
reinforced,
scorpions today.
Rebar. Concrete.
Oh, you fuck.
What?
How many dismounts do you have?
Go for Olympus.
Helios is gonna turn around.
No. Let's keep going.
What the fuck just
Say again,
happened?
Master.
They thought the Oryx was.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh, no.
if you're not driving, if you were driving, I might trust Helios, but you're not.
I'm not driving now.
I really tried to get that vehicle stuck there.
You really did.
Say again, Lascaros.
Okay, let's break. Kairos, this is Olympus. Do you have a sapper with you and the capability to detonate?
Good morning, darling.
Set the Oryx in place. Olympus is on the way to pick you up. Like I said to go south to the fucking bridge. Why on earth did they fucking turn where they turned? Holy mother of Christ. He said 3 dismounts. This man can't even count.
No.
He's lucky we have space for 5.
Hey, there's 4.
Oh, he's probably just not tracking the Helios number, to be fair.
Fuck, that freaked me out.
That'll have to do.
Alright, I'm in. Because I could have swam under the back. Oh, there it goes. Alright.
Yeah, we had to pick up some other people.
You know,
yeah.
For a change, it's actually interesting being the one that causes the fuck up.
For a
I'm glad
change,
this
he
is a new
says.
experience for you, boss man.
Hey, it is for a change. At least I'll own up to it.
Genuinely curious. How the fuck
I had no navigator. It was too deep. I thought that was where we went over. All that, right? Shut up, idiots.
Crossed the
Idiots,
first
shut up.
time and it was shallow.
The goal
Yes.
is to head south to the bridge. So for some
Yeah.
reason you ignored that, turned north,
No, we turned west.
and it
I
across the water again.
He fought. He
I had
fought
to
the
self-navigate.
Oryx was amphibious. That's what he fought.
That right, idiots, shut up. Like we're having a genuine thing here.
Yeah.
I didn't have a navigator, and I thought we were heading in the right way. So again, it's on me. I'm owning up to it. I fucked up.
I understand the statement about not having a navigator. I will add, I also don't have a navigator. And other than hitting a tree, we haven't had any issues.
Oh, we were fine until we fucking looped back around, and I thought, hey, shallow water.
Yeah,
No, not shallow water.
Yeah, I think that's the worst part. Is we crossed it just fine the first time, and the second time we just happened to hit the one part of the water that was 30 feet deep.
For watch, guys.
If I suddenly explode, it's because I pulled the pin on a C7.
Oh, sir, you got C7 left? I can use.
Can you give me like a 3-second warning so I can dive out the back?
No.
No.
I'll accept
Oh.
it.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were about to run over a bunch of people right there.
What if I
I'm
ask
not gonna lie.
really nicely?
I thought he did, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm
man.
looking. I'm looking up.
Alright, I'm fucking done with this.
Unarmed.
Just looking over his shoulder at the 12 FPS screen, I thought he ran him over too.
Dismount all vehicles that are not these fucking stallions.
Alright, Carol's load up into the these stallions. We're on TV.
Not up into the transport stallions.
4100 attack 1. Do you want me to get anything less from the base with the artillery or no?
We're just taking the transport stallions back.
Just get in the truck. You know what I mean?
Stop standing around. Start looking at all the fucking Vics.
Hey, come here often.
No, I don't actually.
Yes, it was a colossal fucker.
Now we don't have it works anymore.
As unoften as possible.
Personal space.
God damn it,
Walk
man.
all the way back. Jesus.
You know, it happens. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
But sometimes, like, we mistake our lefts and rights and bridges and not bridges. You know.
Land and water. Autofan reloaded.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're all stupid.
You know what I mean? Who would have thought?
You want me to drive then?
Kaz, lead us out, please.
On it.
Oh shit, we had a driver.
Who needs a driver when you have the friends you met along the way?
Hey, wait, Payne, get out. Let me get in front of the front tire.
That's not how any of this works.
No, Terry, I mean, honestly, if you want to just, I have a frag right here. I could just do it, you know?
No, I would prefer he run over my helmet first.
Kaz, I have directions for you on the fucking map.
Fair enough.
There's literally one turn.
Appreciate it.
I'll say it. Some stuff.
You all failed your fucking psych evals. That's how you ended up in Gladius.
Exactly.
Surprised they let me in.
I didn't even get one.
Yeah, you're a special case, though.
Yeah, but didn't we rescue him and his
Yo,
compadres on a
your call is
fucking
special.
I heard
planetoid?
Is it broken?
Your
Because
mom's
I'm...
special little boy.
I didn't break it. I didn't... Out of... The only one that I put out of commission was the very expensive one that kills my PC.
Should go without saying, these things are struggling up these fucking hills.
I was hoping with the speed of us fucking hauling
I didn't put the cheap one out of commission.
No.
Yeah, right. Just
I'll go.
Alright,
I'll
we'll get
go
out and
chat.
push.
I just thought I didn't have the motivation.
We'll get you tip-top shape no time.
Push these vehicles are in tip-top shape. Shit, they go over real fast.
They have a lot of muscle behind them. Maybe too much muscle.
Muscle? I had muscle once.
Crazy.
What happened to it?
Put it in a room.
Don't you fucking start.
A rubber room. A rubber room with the rats.
They drove
And
me
the rats
crazy.
Crazy.
I swear to God.
Crazy?
I
was crazy once.
It out and
They
I
put
will
me in a
shoot
room.
you.
The room.
I just put it out of cost and into stock, so refresh.
Crazy. Crazy?
Oni? I'm Oni.
Oni what?
I was Oni once.
Were you back?
Is Kaz in here?
No.
Oni? I was Oni once. They put me in a room.
Oni agents inside this truck right now, waiting to shoot me in the barracks.
No, never. But just for context, which one are you speaking?
Man just said he would rather break his legs and crawl
You
back
can
to
say
the
my
bottom.
name. It's okay.
All right, I shoot Sabbath and Kraith. Got it.
God damn it.
Last my waking nightmares for all eternity.
You have more experience than I ever would.
Yeah, you beep at that
I didn't
sign.
know
Fuck
Oni
that
existed
sign.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Did he break? I had.
That's
Oh, come on, momentum.
That's a little bit of a bold-faced lie. I've heard
Tempo,
of them.
tempo.
I had momentum
Yeah,
to
this
get
truck.
up this hill.
Yeah,
Come
these trucks
on.
just like fuck inclines.
All right. It's out of
Physics is not
stock.
a thing.
What's physics?
I've put it in
Physics when you
stock.
have, motivation. I don't know.
Sheer determination and will.
Don't do
Yeah,
any work.
there we go. He did it better than I did.
It was pure determination and will that got us on the moon in the first place. God bless.
I thought that was cameras and
It
studio
says
Yeah, you can kill that guy, thanks.
magic. Yeah, fair enough.
oh, for fuck's sake. So that wasn't me. Somebody paused Redemptions.
Close enough to camp.
I don't know why. I didn't do that. I can guarantee you. I never paused Redemptions as a global thing. Somebody paused my global Redemptions, so I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, like front facing.
I don't know. I just saw people were
I don't
already
know.
like.
Holland, do they want us to come talk to them?
Bunch up.
Crossroads Olympus, I copy.
He's right here.
Hello, sir.
A little report on
I didn't do
today's
it.
actions.
I can guarantee
We were
you.
able
I
to
never
push
do
the
that.
enemy all the way back to Farallon in their attempt to do a naval landing as well as ODST drops and to take the Southwest Airport. However, a large array of drops occurred in Mantolan while a tank attack battered our bunkers to the north of it, and we are barely have a toehold.
Good
in
night,
the
Ms.
city at
Nil.
this point. These new supplies will certainly help us reorganize and move forward, but we're already moving to the next planned steps to severely hamper and dull the edge of the LAP sword, and after that we'll be able to push through and
There we go. I don't know. It's fucked up. Yeah, I have a midnight stream tonight.
As for today, the amount of supplies is certainly a large boon to us, including the 2 ferrets and gosshogs. As you've potentially seen, the LAP do like to flex their armored superiority, and any kind of anti-tank capability is certainly appreciated. That is all I at least have.
Good luck.
All right, thank you. Ooh. Lord. All right. Well, for the rest of us, for the most part, objective complete. Any vehicles we
Knew
did
it.
get out of there were definitely denied the enemy. So I have nothing negative to say. What I will say is Colson and Morningstar, come on up. Blackburn, where you at? I know you wanted to do this. You want do them both.
Oh, I'll do them both.
I hate it when you say it like that.
Please.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Colson, it is with my great pleasure that I am able to promote you to Lance Corporal. Congratulations
I got
on your
worried during
promotion.
the delay.
Congratulations on your promotion. Wear that rank with pride.
You forgot the ranks.
He definitely did.
Did I not say Lance Corporal?
No, you got that right. Back to
You
back to
hesitated,
business.
I was worried.
Morningstar, have you served under me for a while now, I've noticed vast improvements within your abilities, and it is with my great pleasure that I welcome you to command and welcome you to be Engo Corporal.
Thanks,
You have to turn the line.
Captain, Sergeant.
Yes.
With all due respect, and unless this means I can kill more Covenant, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline.
You're declining Lance Corporal?
I am, sir.
The top of the unwashed masses.
I joined to kill the Covenant. Rank don't mean much to me.
Cool.
All right.
Fuck out of my way.
Turn the line, you two.
Lord.
Next.
I hate to interrupt, but are they always like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every single day.
At least that one. All right. Prescott, I believe you've got things you need to do. Make sure you're shouting. I can barely hear you.
Alright. Nakamura, Dom, Lancer, please step forward.
I can't hear you,
I'm
Prescott.
glad his voice can hear it, 'cause I can't hear it.
Speak
up. Yeah.
I am speaking up now.
Now you're speaking up.
Oh, that's quite strange. Huh? Anyways, so for my two, Lancer and Dom, welcome to Private First Class. Thanks to your dedication to this unit. And Nakamura, you are being promoted to HA, I do believe.
Hospitalman apprentice, yes.
You can fall back in line.
Thank you.
We got Erickson. You got things? Or
Vasilev
do you not have
has
things?
moved to Vulcan, but I can promote him if need be.
Sure, there you go.
All right, Vasilev, if you're still here, step up.
I am here physically.
Yeah, well, get in front of me physically.
And you're promoting him.
All right. I know you've moved, but Vasilev, for your dedication to Gladius and your learning and growth throughout your time with us, you've excelled. You are hereby promoted to the rank of Private First Class. Congrats, haha, get out of my sight.
Спасибо, товарищ.
Exciting. All right. As far as I'm concerned, I don't believe we have anything else. Anyone in
Nope,
command
I got
want
one.
to? Okay.
Hey, Kaz, get in front of me.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't escape this time.
Gucci man.
Oh, it's been a long time coming, Kaz.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah. Through the several fucking deployments we've been through by now, I think it's a time you take off. Lieutenant junior grade, you're a lieutenant now.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Congrats.
Exciting.
Yeah, still a lieutenant.
Suck shit.
All right. Now the rest of you are fucking dismissed. Go do fucking whatever. I don't care. Just don't cause me any more issues. What are you coming over here? You're here to tell me that everyone did a great job, and I'm gonna fucking smack you for it.
Out here? Yeah, if you want to get shot.
Okay.
Go on.
Wait, hold up.
No, they didn't.
Is he?
No, they didn't.
I've always been salutable, idiot.
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but you're really
Oh, no.
salutable now, sir.
What does that mean?
Oh no, I
You're
was
really
just
salutable.
Oh, just
listening
joining
to
your
it, yeah.
conversation.
Aggressive and salutable.
Aggressively
Nice,
salutable now.
back at base.
Say that one more time. Apologies.
Bertovsky has certainly been a help here at base.
Well, I am happy to hear that.
Thank you.
At least somebody thinks you're useful.
You know, you thought I was useful for a long time. Then I took.
I know.
And then you stopped.
Yeah.
Then I sat down.
No, go
All
ahead.
right. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
We want to have that.
It is indeed meds time, my dear.
Yeah. However, you're still around. Yeah.
I don't trip there, Holland.
I'm not good at.
Is Blackburn still around? Yeah, there's behind you 3.
Blackburn, can I steal you?
Yeah, Erickson's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Master Sergeant.
All right,
That
cool.
everybody right? Yeah. Yes. I'm not tripping.
Gucci man.
Here we go. All right.
Prescott and
What do you?
I think
Well, I mean, did they interview anyone today?
Oh
Yes.
no, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Who spray painted the base? Jesus Christ.
Don't look at me.
All right.
Anyway.
Let's see. Who'd you talk to today before I start?
I talked to
Lancer, fuck
Griffith
off.
And
You're good.
Coulson.
Hey, bro, you're relax. You're good, Lancer. Have a great night. Go relax.
Both seem
Jesus.
to be, in my opinion, fit for duty. Coulson, as he's, you guys already just heard, does not like the fact that we are fighting the other humans. Like, very much does not like it at all.
Uh-huh.
I pursued to question him on the fact of would he take another human life if his life or his squad's life depended on it, and he assured me that he would do so to protect himself and the others around him. So I don't think he'd be an issue going forward, but noted that he does not like fighting humans.
Is there anything you'd like with the corpsman this evening, Inter?
Remarks that
Negative, you are dismissed.
come across.
Negative.
Cool. All right. Erickson.
Yep, I had Stoll from Vulcan. In terms of what's going on at the minute, not really a strong opinion on the state of affairs. He just feels that Maxwell is a righteous, pompous prick. That was about it for that. No real issues with individuals, just a feeling that some are annoying, but no actual conflict. He feels like when it comes to the Covenant and the ex-Covenant forces on the planet, it brought a new perspective that, we'd only seen the military side of them beforehand, and feels like after fighting them for so long, it's hard to suppress and overcome the feeling that he needs to be ready for conflict with them, and he feels cautious around them, but in no way, shape, or form aggressive that at a moment's notice he may turn and, want to cause harm to them. In relation to the incident that took place with the POWs, he recalled being unconscious at the time. They took fire, he was unconscious, and by the time he woke up, they were all in cuffs, and the situation had already passed. As for how he felt about the situation in general, he feels that it reflects on all of Gladius. It needs to be rooted out, and people acting ruthlessly just can't be happening. Proposed, in his head, created a bit of a dilemma of if we were in their shoes, and we'd seen, them do it to fucking us, we'd be furious. So, why should we do it to them? And he does not harbor anger towards the POWs. Even after seeing the instance, he did mention Wolf, God rest his soul, when they fucked up his arm. But he said after they've surrendered, he does not have any intentional wish to harm them any further.
Jesus Christ! Don't say God rest his. He's
Yeah, he's not dead.
Holy shit!
God, dude, you were having me worried. I was about to check my data.
Yeah, what do you know that we don't?
That he lost his arm. Wait, I can't remember. Anyway, he feels like punishment should just be hitting them with the fucking nines. Court-martial followed by highest possible sentence that can be given in courts for committing war crimes and executing a prisoner of war. And the one that caught me probably the most off guard was in regards to if somebody in his squad or in the unit in general was found out to be in his squad to have found out to have done this, he'd be in disbelief and shock, but he feels like it would leave a lasting effect of distrust towards everyone around him, since the squad are the people he feels closest to. If someone in his squad happened to do that, he'd kind of take a step back and feel like everyone sort of can't be trusted, leaving some doubt in his mind. Besides that, though, I still believe he's fit for duty. He's more just he's one of the newer people. I believe he's only been with us 2.5 months, so he's sort of still feeling things out, getting to know people, but for the most part, it's just general shit, I guess, things you'd expect for a private to, come up with.
Yeah. All right. Is that all you got then?
Yep, that's all from me.
Cool.
I had Payne and Varen. Payne, I believe, is fit for duty. He has no ill will towards any members of the unit, his squad. He is willing to do what needs to be done. He does not feel... Let's go with the word... happy about the number of factions that we are currently dealing with on the field here. Varen, I believe, will take some time to adjust given the situation. He's as fit for duty as he can be at the moment. There may need to be a closer eye kept just in the future due to his opinion towards his command staff. It has appeared to eroded his trust in what we can do to lead them and keep them safe in the field.
Okay. Was that any specific cited event or just overall?
The overall during this deployment that he has been dealing with. Brighton shook his faith in, well, what people can get up to, but here has shaken his faith internally rather than externally.
Interesting.
Yeah, he did not want to talk to me. He made the point that he only wanted to talk to a Varen when I went to grab someone.
Shouldn't have been up to him. All right.
Oh no, I agree. At the same time, a Tur walked in, and I just asked it to pick somebody, and he just happened to pick Varen. But
serendipity.
With all that, during any one of your interviews, did you guys try to touch up on the interviewee's ability to manage outstanding emotions like excessive anger or stress in some sort that would be outstanding in someone of their position? You guys have any notions of that with who you've talked to?
For Griffith, I do. On Coulson was not able to do so in time.
Okay.
Griffith seems to be able to have a handle on her emotions to a certain degree, withstanding the strenuous amount of trauma that anybody could take before they kind of snap. She's been through Reach, so that tells you anything. She's still kicking it. The only thing I'd say of note would be a overall annoyance towards others at times, seemingly spontaneously, but not anything of issue.
Yeah. Well, what I'm asking for essentially, I lucked out talking to I had Hazard and Sterner. I lucked out with them. They both seem to be within reason. They had that mental fortitude to be able to differentiate what happens in op with their emotions and how they deal with it back on base or outside of any operation. But from hearing how someone like Coulson has a deep-rooted hatred towards the Covenant to the point where that's the only reason why he's here, there is a lot of other psychological damage that's been done. So eyes need to be kept on Coulson, absolutely.
Stoll was all good. He said multiple times, about differentiating between being on base and being in the field. He's, clarified that when it comes to work, it's work, and then when he's back at base, it's different. He is able to relax again. He's still fresh to Gladius, so I don't think he's got mental fortitude for the time being. I think he's got it in reserve for the moment, so we'll see how time plays with him if that changes in the future.
Yeah. Keep your eyes open, at least for us here. Since we've, done the interviews and stuff, it's now on our shoulders. Keep your eyes open for anybody that will be, if you will, in the yellow zone of stress management.
Yep.
for example, if they start going into the red, we might get more situations where we had rivets in the actions that partook in that operation.
Yep.
So I'm not asking you to like babysit the people that you had interviewed today. Just the duty that falls on all of us is to not only deal with the intelligence side of the job and that, but also the internal affairs and the job that comes with that, making sure and ensuring that the people in the company here are mentally fit for duty, and ensuring that if they're not, then they don't partake, or we get them the help that they need until we can get them back past the yellow into like the green zone, and then they can continue doing their job like they're supposed to.
All right, tracking.
Good.
Same, tracking.
Very nice. If you don't have anything, Admiral, I'd say you guys are dismissed.
Oh, great work. You guys worked very effectively and very quickly picked on the game plan of things. So genuinely really good work on that. Per the individual I spoke to, Vasilev, he didn't really give me much. He's relatively still fresh, at a basic, so he didn't really have much to say input-wise. So other than that, I think it's kind of the same thing. We'll just monitor if he deters or changes, but yeah. Other than that, I think definitely Varen is on that interesting list for that conversation I had with them in the briefing room about the whole. They said something along the lines of, per the situation, they only felt comfortable talking to the platoon corpsman, whereas about his exact words.
Interesting.
You know something we don't. What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what or why, but I'm curious to what situation would deter that. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely next time we have to grill, God forbid we have to have a conversation like this again, Varen will definitely be subsided to another individual to talk to. And we'll compare notes and things like a conversation you would have had at her.
Definitely.
You mentioned Vasilev as well. It was noted by Stoll. He did say he was one of the people he didn't have conflict with, but he found annoying, in the sense of like he's had to be smitten down by sim operators before for stupid questions and just not taking things as seriously as maybe he should be. So not quite the list of we need to watch this person, but also like he may become a problem child.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely monitor that. I just kind of got from him he generally didn't fully comprehend what he was doing. Yeah, it came off very odd. Just he talked about being from, I couldn't remember if it was New Russia or one of the other Russian governized planets when the Covenant attacked there, and that affected his outlook on things and all that. So I was just kind of shrugged it off and moved on. But per the conflict right now, he has no input at all. He doesn't really know anybody and doesn't know what to say about it. So I kind of just disregarded it. Everybody has trauma to the fucking Covenant by this point, so that's not really a red flag to me.
Worst case scenario, if heads butt too hard, we can always play Raidsies among the squads.
Yeah.
Okay, but other than that, great work today, guys. Genuinely, it was nice to be able to put that team together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Quickly and effectively.
Thank you so much for coming. I am going to go to debrief. I will see you all in a few hours. I'm going to pass you all off to Alistair. He is doing some Valorant. Until then, my darlings, I will see you next time. Keep being the wonderful people I know you are. Mwah. Ta-ta.
So, yeah, no, it's about it. I mean,
I noticed you guys were in here. What's going on?
I just always come in here after the larger chat.
All right,
I just say hi to my lady, and then I come and do this.
All right, Morningstar. Report to the officer barracks for your hazing.
I think Morningstar did a good job.
Where's
He's
the
a
diet?
good communicator.
I don't see it.
I like I think Morningstar did a great job of communicating. Soldier, you can shit on him all you want. I was more surprised that lag like showed up behind a tree and just obliterated
Fuck
us.
that stupid lag.
I opened fire on it because it was on top of me, and I was like, oh god, what the fuck? Because I was going to go find soldier.
It was a lag on the main road, right?
No, it was nowhere near the
Yeah.
road by the time it nailed
So
us.
what? So I will be perfectly blunt. I went into fucking Zeus chat ready to fuck